Hello, guys. Welcome back to another live stream. It is Fusion Gaming 2, and today we are doing another live stream. We got all 136 college football teams, and we have them on a wheel, and they are going to be on this, and we'll see who wins. All right, guys. Let's get this video started. First team is gonna be, let's see, West Virginia. All right, we're starting off with West Virginia. All right, I see you. And who is West Virginia going against? Is the question. Liberty Flames. Okay, Liberty. First team to be out in this episode is going to be... Ooh, wow, Liberty. Yes, alright. So West Virginia with 42 and Liberty with 22. So Liberty Flames is disqualified. Yikes. Alright. Next team is going to be Navy, the midshipmen. Okay, Navy. So we got to get this. Navy. Alright. Oh, wait. Navy goes up here. And who does Navy go against? Kennesaw State Owls. Ooh. I remember they were in a bowl game. It was rough for them. They went against Western Michigan, and it was bad for Kennesaw State. Let's see if they're going to do better here. No. Oh my goodness. Navy with 45 and Kennesaw State with 16. Yikes. Kennesaw State Owls are gone. Who's next? TCU. TCU, that's a good one. University of TCU. Alright, so TCU. And who is TCU going against? Oklahoma Sooners? Okay. So Oklahoma. Alright, here we go. Next team to be out is gonna be close one. Wow, that is a close game. TCU with 29, Oklahoma with 28. So Oklahoma Sooners are. Alright, next two teams. Ohio State Buckeyes. Okay, I'm actually happy they're picked early. I'm just hoping Ohio State gets a team that's really hard to beat. Come on, pick a good one. No, it can't be Ohio State Buckeyes again. It's gotta be realistic. Oh, this is gonna be tough, dude. Mississippi State Bulldogs. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Oh my gosh, Mississippi State almost beat Ohio State. But overtime, Ohio State got 24 and Mississippi State got 20. Dang it, dude. That could have been close. Ohio State could have gotten out. Oh, man. Tennessee Volunteers? Okay. Tennessee. University of Tennessee. Okay, I like that. Okay, and who is Tennessee going against? Let's see. LSU. Okay, Louisiana. Alright. LSU. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Tennessee with 31 and LSU with 20. LSU Tigers, gone. Who's next? Tulsa. Tulsa. Okay. Whoa. Tulsa. Okay, Tulsa. And who is Tulsa going against? Tulsa will go against. Let's see. It's gonna be so close to being Central Michigan. So close to being Central Michigan. Wow, dude. Very close. It's gonna be Cincinnati. Alright. Next team to be out. Ooh, wow, that's rough. Tulsa's out. Tulsa with 21 and Cincinnati with 49. Tulsa's gone. Alright, we gotta go to Tulsa. Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Gone. You're out of here. Next. Oh my gosh, it's almost Central Michigan again. Charlotte 49ers. Wow, it was almost Central Michigan again. And who is Charlotte going against? Auburn. Go Auburn. No. Army. Okay. I wanted Auburn out, dude. I really wanted Auburn out. Alright. Next one out is Army. Wow. Okay. Charlotte with 23 and Army with 10. Alright. So Army Black Knights are out. Who's next? Okay, please. Please be. Oh my gosh, it was almost Central Michigan again. Dude. Oh my goodness. Cincinnati. Cincinnati already played, so who's Cincinnati going against is the question. Marshall. Okay. Marshall Thundering Herd. Oh, there they are. Alright, next team to be out is Marshall. Marshall with 24 and Cincinnati with 41. Marshall Thundering Herd is gone. Alright, who's next? Florida Gators? No, FIU Panthers. Okay, so Florida International. Okay, FIU. And who is FIU going against? FIU will be going against Minnesota Golden Gophers. Alright. Minnesota. Alright. Next team to be disqualified. Wow. FIU is out. Minnesota with 21 and FIU with 15. So FIU is gone. FIU. Panthers. Gone. Who's next? Alright, Nevada Wolfpack. Okay. Nevada Wolfpack. And who is Nevada going against? Nevada will go against come on, Western. Oh, Western Kentucky. So close, dude. Okay, next one out. Wow, it's Nevada. Close game. Western Kentucky with 26 and Nevada with 20. So Nevada's out. Nevada Wolfpack. Okay, they're gone. Alright, here's the next two teams. Oh, so close to being Michigan State, but it's Middle Tennessee. So close to Michigan State. And who is Middle Tennessee going against? Dude, please be Duke. Eastern Carolina. I mean, East Carolina. Okay, okay, the Pirates. Next team to be out is Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee with 20, East Carolina with 35. So Middle Tennessee is gone. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders out of here. Who's next? Georgia Bulldogs? Okay, Georgia. Georgia. Let's see. Who is Georgia going against? Georgia will be tough for most teams. Kansas Jayhawks. Yeah, that's going to be tough for Kansas. Because Georgia... What? Not... Where's Kansas? Wait, let's go to K. Let's just go down. Oh, there they are. It's gonna be tough for Kansas. What? What? Nah, dude. Kansas beat Georgia? Dude, that, okay. Let me tell you about this before we even keep going. Georgia made it to the, They made it to the playoffs with like Indiana Hoosiers, Ohio State, all those teams. But Kansas beat Georgia? Wow, that's insane. Wow. Georgia Bulldogs is out. I thought Georgia was gonna win. Wow. I'm shocked. Kansas beat Georgia. That is insane. That's insane. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Houston. I'm shocked. Georgia was a team that made it to playoffs this season. Ooh, close game. Houston with 23 and Kentucky with 25. So Houston Cougars are gone. And I can't believe it though. How did Georgia lose to Kansas? Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. How did they lose to Kansas? And how did Georgia lose to Kansas? That doesn't make any sense. Kansas got very lucky. I'm telling you that. Kansas got very lucky. I am shocked by that. Next one eliminated is Coastal Carolina. Wow, not even close. 66 Texas State, 12 Coastal Carolina. Wow. Coastal Carolina. That doesn't look good for you. Alright. Who's next? Ole Miss? Okay, I'm gonna be shocked if Ole Miss loses to a team that didn't make it to playoffs this year. Because Ole Miss was another team that made it to playoffs. Auburn? Okay, if Auburn beats Ole Miss, I'm gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be so shocked if Auburn beats Ole Miss. Okay. Ole Miss beats Auburn. Ole Miss with 20, and Auburn with 10. I would have been shocked if Auburn was able to beat Ole Miss. California, almost Central. If it went more a little bit, it would have been Central. I would be shocked if the last two is Central Michigan against Michigan State. That would be insane. West Virginia. Alright, West Virginia. The Mountaineers. Alright. Next one out is California. California with 18 and West Virginia with 36. So California is out. The Golden Bears. Alright. Who's next? There's 120 teams left. Louisville Cardinals. Alright. Just so you guys know, I will tell you a funny story about this team. So I think it was during when there was still like playoffs and like bowl games and stuff. So I was with my friend. I was with my friend Mimikyu Master doing this live stream. So UAB and we were predicting who would win every game. And for Louisville, I forgot who Louisville went against. But anyways, instead of Louisville, I called it Louisville. And I've called it Louisville throughout my whole life when I watch football. So now I know it's called Louisville. And my friend Mimikyu made fun of me. And wow, Louisville beat UAB. 43 Louisville, 14 UAB. UAB Blazers gone. Who's next? Akron? Akron, okay. Akron. Oh no. Oh, I'm scared now. Okay, good. Okay, Tennessee. Kinda want Akron out. Bad. Alright, Tennessee. Get Akron out. Low scoring game. Tennessee with 10 and Akron with 3. Wow. Akron. Ooh. I shouldn't be laughing because there was a game Central Michigan went against. It was Michigan and Central only got 3. Arizona State. The Sun Devils. Alright. Arizona State. Who is Arizona State going against? I'm scared. Baylor? Was it Baylor? Yeah, it's Baylor. Baylor Bears. Not a lot of teams left on this. Alright. Next team eliminated is Baylor. Arizona State with 42 and Baylor with 32. Baylor Bears gone. Who's next? Utah State? Okay. Utah State. And who is Utah State going against? Utah State will be going against Ohio State. Yes, dude. Get Ohio State out. Please. Please get Ohio State out. Please. No. Ohio State's going to be hard to beat. So Ohio State with 43, Utah State with 7. Dang, dude. Utah State. I'm scared now. Oh, man. I don't know. Kansas. Okay, Kansas again. I was shocked how Kansas beat Georgia. Let's see what happens this time. There they are. Let's see what happens this time. Texas Longhorns? Okay. Texas. Alright, next team out. Okay, Kansas. Kansas with 17 and Texas with 36. Alright, Kansas is out. They could not last any longer. Goodbye, Kansas. Alright, who's next? South Alabama? Alright, South Alabama. The Jaguars. Let's go here. South Alabama. And who is South Alabama going against? Maryland? Memphis Tigers. I'm happy Auburn's out because finally Michigan State is going to be better than Auburn. So I'm happy. Next team to be out. Okay, South Alabama. South Alabama with 27 and Memphis with 49. Alright, so South Alabama. South Alabama Jaguars. There they are, gone. Next. Texas Longhorns. Nope, Texas A&M. They're another team that I think made it to the playoffs this season. And I swear, if there's a team that didn't make it to the playoffs this year and beats Texas A&M, I'm gonna be shocked. Florida State Seminoles. I don't think they made it to the playoffs. Florida State. Alright, here we go. Next team disqualified. It's Texas A&M. Okay, Texas A&M 35, Florida State 27. Florida State is gone. Oh wait, shoot. Florida State Seminoles is gone. Alright, next two teams. It's gonna be Georgia Southern Eagles. So Georgia Southern. And guys, just so you know, very soon I will be able to do better with the live streams. Looking at live streams, because I don't have it yet, but I'm waiting for the new one, and I am getting myself an iPad. So when I get that iPad, no, dude, Central Michigan. All right, hold that thought, guys. Hold that thought. Come on, Central Michigan. Come on, you got this. No! So close, though. It was so close. Alright, Georgia Southern with 21 and Central Michigan with 16. Oh, man, Central Michigan. I'm sad. It's okay. It's okay, because Central Michigan has won the game before in a video, so I'm fine with that. I'm sad, but it's okay. But I am getting myself a very new iPad, and I think I will be better with looking at that than on my phone. So, all right, let's just continue now. Dude, I can't believe it. It's okay. It's okay. Central Michigan has won a video before one time. So, I mean, it's sad. It's okay though. It's okay. So San Diego State. Who is San Diego State going against? Navy? Alright, Navy. Alright. Next team disqualified. Oh, wow. San Diego State. San Diego State with 10 and Navy with 45. Alright, so San Diego State. I'm just happy Michigan State is still here. Bowling Green, Charlotte, BYU. Okay. BYU. And who is BYU going against? BYU will be going against TCU. Alright, BYU against TCU. Next team to be out is going to be TCU. BYU with 36 and TCU with 17. Alright, TCU Horned Frogs are gone. Almost at 100. We're almost there, guys. Florida Atlantic Owls. Florida Atlantic. Alright. And who is Florida Atlantic going against? Florida Atlantic will go against Fresno State. Another Bulldogs team. Let's see. Next team to be out is Fresno State. Fresno State with 10 and Florida Atlantic with 27. Fresno State Bulldogs are gone. Alright, here we go. Georgia State Panthers. Okay, so Georgia State. And who is Georgia State going against? Georgia State will go against Indiana Hoosiers. Okay, I swear if Indiana loses this, I'm gonna be so shocked. I'll tell you in a bit. Let's see. Okay. Indiana won this game. Indiana with 48 and Georgia State with 21. I would have been... Okay. Because the reason why I would have been so like, bro, how did they lose? Is because Indiana Hoosiers is the team that won the national championship this year. And that would have been so surprising if Indiana Hoosiers got out. Okay, James Madison. Who's James Madison Dukes going against? James Madison will be going against Texas State. Alright. Texas State. Okay, next one out is going to be James Madison. James Madison with only 27 and Texas State with 49. Alright, so James Madison. The Dukes are gone. Alright. Only 107 left. UCLA Bruins? UCLA, okay. UCLA. And who is UCLA going against? UCLA will be going against Penn State, Nittany Lions. Alright. So Penn State. Okay, next one to be eliminated. Wow. UCLA. UCLA with 16 and Penn State with 21. UCLA. That's kind of funny because I think both of those teams are on the same side with Michigan, same conference with Michigan State. Ball State. The joke team. The joke team, really. Ball State. I want Ball State out. I really want Ball State out. It's a joke team. Alright. Eastern Michigan? Wow, Eastern. It's also crazy. Central Michigan got out, but Eastern Michigan and Western are still here. The next team to get disqualified is Ball State. Yes, let's go. Ball State with 25 and Eastern Michigan with 31. Alright, Ball State Cardinals is gone. Goodbye, Ball State. Next up, West Virginia Mountaineers. Okay. West Virginia. Let's see. West Virginia. And who is West Virginia going against? USC Trojans? Okay. Okay. USC. Next one to be disqualified. It's gonna be, wow, USC, close one. West Virginia with 22 and the USC with 21. So USC Trojans are gone. Who's next? Washington Huskies. Wow, okay. So Washington Huskies. And who is Washington going against? Let's look. Arizona Wildcats. Yep. Alright. Arizona. Okay. Let's see. Next one out. Okay, it's Arizona. Washington with 30 and Arizona with 21. Arizona Wildcats gone. Next. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Okay, Nebraska. We're almost at 100. And who is Nebraska going against? Boise State. Boise State Broncos. Alright, next team to be eliminated is Boise State. Wow. Nebraska with 45 and Boise State with 21. Boise State Broncos gone. Who's next? Here we go. Louisville Cardinals. Alright, Louisville. Here we go. Louisville. What? Okay, there we go. And who is Louisville going against? Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Alright, Southern Miss. Let's see. Next one disqualified. Southern Miss. Alright, Southern Miss was only 7 and Louisville with 52. Wow, what a blowout. So Southern Miss Golden Eagles are gone. Alright, one more left and then we're in the top 100. Indiana Hoosiers? Dude, I swear, if Indiana gets out right now, I'm gonna be so shocked. I'm gonna be so shocked. Arkansas State. Let's see who gets out. Oh, okay. Indiana won. Indiana with 52 and Arkansas State with 20. Arkansas State Red Wolves gone. Alright, we're at the top 100 now. East Carolina Pirates. Okay. So East Carolina. And who is East Carolina going against? Let's look. It's gonna be Penn State Nittany Lions. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, put down in the comments, what's your favorite college football team? Alright, next team to be out. Wow, East Carolina. East Carolina with 20 and Penn State with 30. Alright, so East Carolina. East Carolina Pirates, gone. Dude, Blue Devils is still here, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh, Toledo? Oh, Texas Tech. Okay. Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alright. Texas Tech, and who is Texas Tech going against? Texas? Two Texas teams going against each other. That's crazy. Alright, so Texas Tech against Texas. Who's gonna be out? It's gonna be Texas? Really? That's a... Oh, wait, I forgot. Texas Tech, I think, was another team that made it to playoffs. Okay, that makes sense. Texas Tech with 42 and Texas with 28. Texas Longhorns are gone. Who's next? Western Michigan, please, no. Air Force? Alright. I'll take it. Air Force Falcons. Air Force. And who's Air Force going against? We'll see. Texas A&M. Okay. We'll see. Air Force against Texas A&M. Who's gonna win? Okay, Texas A&M wins. Texas A&M with 48 and Air Force with 28. So, Air Force, Falcons are gone. I gotta find them. There they are. Goodbye. Alright. Let's keep going. Indiana Hoosiers again. Indiana. Alright. I think Indiana and Ohio State's going to be the toughest teams to beat. But we'll see. Who is Indiana going against? Vanderbilt Commodores. Vanderbilt. Okay. Let's see who wins. Next one out. Vanderbilt? Vanderbilt? Vanderbilt beat the team that won the national championship this year, Indiana Hoosiers. Wow. In overtime, too. Vanderbilt with 38 and Indiana with 37. Wow, dude. Indiana Hoosiers is gone. The team that won the national championship. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. UNLV. Wow. I can't believe it. Indiana lost. And who is UNLV going against? UNLV will be going against... Can't be themselves. Can't be themselves. Keep going. Ohio State. Yes. Okay. There's another chance Ohio State Buckeyes can get out of here. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Alright, next team to be out. Oh, goodness. Ohio State with 48 and UNLV with 7. Oh, man. I swear, if Ohio Buckeyes are gonna win this, I'm gonna be mad. Western Michigan. Oh, Western Kentucky. That's okay. It'll be Western Michigan eventually. Alright, here we go. And who is Western Kentucky playing against? Illinois Fighting Illini. Okay. So Illinois. Alright, who's gonna be out? It's gonna be Western Kentucky. Illinois with 45 and Western Kentucky with 13. Alright, so Western Kentucky is gone. Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. See you later. Alright, here we go. Ohio State Buckeyes again. There's another chance Ohio State can get out of this. There's still multiple chances. And who's Ohio State going against? Duke. Okay, Eastern Michigan. I think this is the thing that Eastern Michigan might get out. Who knows? Alright. Yeah. Ohio State with 46 and Eastern Michigan with 9. Alright. Goodbye, Eastern. Alright. Who's next? Miami, Florida. Okay. Miami, Florida Hurricanes. Alright, here we go. Miami, University of Miami. And who is Miami going against? Come on, be Ohio State. Be Ohio State. Be Ohio State. No, it's not. It's Louisville. Alright. Louisville. Okay. Who's the next one going to be disqualified? It's going to be Louisville. So Louisville with 17 and Miami with 29. Louisville Cardinals could not stay longer, so they're gone. Who's next? Washington Huskies. Okay. Washington. Okay. And who is Washington going against? North Texas Mean Green. Alright, North Texas. Next team to be disqualified is North Texas. North Texas with 17 and Washington with 45. So North Texas Mean Green gone. Alright, we're almost at the top 90. We need only one. Ole Miss. Ole Miss Rebels. Alright, who is Ole Miss going against? Ole Miss will go against. Who is it? South Carolina Gamecocks? Ooh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But again, you don't know. Because Kansas beat Georgia. Let's see. Oh, no, it's Ole Miss. Ole Miss with 48 and South Carolina with 21. South Carolina Gamecocks is gone. Alright, we're at the top 90. South Florida, the Bulls. Okay. Okay, South Florida. Where's South Florida? Okay, let me look at here. Let me look at S. I'll find it. I'll see if I can find it here. Oh, come on. South Florida. South Florida. South Florida. SF. Okay. South Florida. South Florida. I can't find them. Where are they? Are they not on here? Are they really not on here? I don't see them. It's S.O. South Alabama. Okay, wait. What's another name for South Florida Bulls? USF. That could be it. That could be it. Yep, there they are. Alright. And who is USF going, the South Florida Bulls going against? Iowa. Iowa Hawkeyes, okay. Oh, whoops. Didn't get the eye. There we go, that'll be better. I'll keep the thing in just in case if I can't find another one. Alright. It's gonna be Iowa. USF with 40 and Iowa with 30. Close game, but Iowa couldn't do it. Alright. Let's see. Texas Tech. Alright. I think the only teams left that are on the playoffs is Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Ohio State, and I think Miami. I think that's it. And who's Texas Tech going against? Toledo? Toledo. Alright. Toledo Rockets. Let's see who gets out. And it's gonna be Toledo. Toledo with 12 and Texas Tech with 33. Alright, Toledo Rockets is gone. Alright, who's next? Florida Atlantic. Owls. Florida Atlantic. Alright. So Florida Atlantic. And who is Florida Atlantic going against? They will be going against, oh boy. Here goes. Michigan State. I think this is where Michigan State's gonna get out. Alright. Rip Michigan State. I'll see you guys later, man. No way! No way! Michigan State beat FAU. Let's go, dude. Alright. FAU with 24 and Michigan State with 28. Alright, Michigan State Spartans. What was it? It was Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic Owls. Let's go, dude. Michigan State is still in. Bowling Green Falcons. So Bowling Green. I'm so happy, dude. I'm so happy. And who is Bowling Green going against? Bowling Green will go against Duke. Yes. Okay, Duke. Please get out, Duke. Please get out, Duke. Come on, Bowling Green. I know you're in my conference, but I want Duke out. Come on. Please be Duke. Please be Duke. Oh! Duke's still in. Alright. Duke with 48 and Bowling Green with 7. Man, dude. Bowling Green. You failed. Bowling Green Falcons. Man. Alright, we're almost at the top 80. South Florida Bulls. Okay, now I know they're USF. Now I know that. Good to know. And who is USF going against? Well, South Florida Bulls. Who are they going against? Michigan? Nope, it's Miami, Ohio. There they are. Please get Miami, Ohio out, please. Yes! Yes! Miami, Ohio is done. Miami, Ohio with 34, and USF with, South Florida with 39. Yes, let's go. Miami, Ohio's gone. Let's go. Goodbye. Who's next? San Jose State. Alright, San Jose State. And who is San Jose State going against? Syracuse? Stanford. Stanford Cardinal. Alright, Stanford. Next team disqualified is Stanford. Wow, close one though. San Jose State with 38 and Stanford with 35. Stanford Cardinal is gone. Alright. Here we go. UTSA Roadrunners. Alright, UTSA. Oh man. UTS. No, I get. Wait. What's another name? I guess is another one. UTSA Roadrunners. The Runners? R-U-N. No, not Rutgers. Okay, wait. Let's look at this again. U. Okay, there's T's. Okay, there they are. UTSA. UTSA. Oh, come on, get out of here. That's it? Shoot, dude. Don't tell me UTSA is gone. What's another name for UTSA? Dude, why is this so hard? UTSA has got to be on here. UTSA. University. I don't know where they are. Oh no, this is gonna be hard, dude. Okay, wait. Where is UTSA Roadrunners? Texas? Okay, wait. Texas, San Antonio. Let's try that. Texas, Nope, it's not. San Antonio. Oh, there they are. I think this is it. That's gotta be it. Okay, and who are they going against? Ole Miss? Ole Miss, okay. Some of these are really hard to find because they don't have the same exact name as other ones. Alright, who's gonna be out? Wow, okay, UTSA. So UTSA with 29 and Ole Miss with 34. So UTSA. Weird that they call it different in the simulator. But let's see who's next. Ohio State, yes, dude. Another chance to get out Ohio State. Another chance. Come on, get out Ohio State. Please. I'm begging you. I want Ohio State gone. Western Michigan? Okay, West Virginia. Come on, West Virginia. Please. You won a few games before. You need to beat Ohio State. Come on. Come on, West Virginia. No. State is still here. Okay. Ohio State with 27 and West Virginia with 14. Dang it. Alright. West Virginia Mountaineers are gone. Who's next? Louisiana Monroe. Okay. Louisiana Monroe. I'm hoping this one's an easy one to find. No? Monroe. Oh, there they are. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Alright. And who are the Warhawks going against? Kansas State Wildcats. Okay. Kansas State. There they are. And next one out is UL Monroe. UL Monroe with 14 and Kansas State with 37. So UL Monroe. UL Monroe. Let me just put Monroe. Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. They're gone. Alright. Almost the top 80. Utah Utes. Okay, Utah. Here we go. Utah. And who is Utah going against? Utah will be going against Texas State Bobcats. Alright, Texas State. Next one disqualified is gonna be Texas State. Utah with 37 and Texas State with 13. Texas State Bobcats are gone. Who's next? And we're on the top 80 now. Cincinnati Bearcats. Okay, Cincinnati. Alright. And what's stupid is Ohio State is still here. Cincinnati. And who is Cincinnati going against? Kent State? Kent State Golden Flashes. Okay, Kent State. Alright, let's submit. Who's going to be out? It's going to be... Okay, it's going to be Kent State. Kent State with 20 and Cincinnati with 48. Kent State Golden Flashes out. Alright. Who's next? Clemson Tigers, Colorado Buffaloes. Alright. When we get to 50, we're halfway there. We're only at 79. Alright, let's see. Western Michigan, Wisconsin Badgers. I really want Western Michigan out so badly. Wisconsin. Alright, who's the next one out? It's gonna be... Oh, geez, wow, what a close one. Colorado. Colorado with 7 and Wisconsin with 10. Alright, so Colorado. Colorado Buffaloes. Out. Alright, who's next? Missouri State Bears. Okay, Missouri State. And who is Missouri State going against? Pittsburgh Panthers? Yep, Pittsburgh. Alright, Pittsburgh Panthers. Okay, so Pittsburgh. Next one out is going to be Missouri State, another close one. Missouri State with 31 and Pittsburgh with 35. Alright, so Missouri State is out. Missouri State Bears. There they are. Gone. Alright. Who's next? Washington State Cougars. Okay, Washington State. Washington State. And who is Washington State going against, you say? Let's see. Let's find out. Miami, Florida Hurricanes. University of Miami. Alright. Let's see who gets out. Alright, it's Washington State. Close one, but in overtime, Miami wins. Miami 28, Washington State with 21. Washington State is out. Washington State Cougars. There they are. Gone. Alright. Here we go. Who's next? Arkansas Razorbacks. Where Queso's from? Arkansas. Let's see. And who is Arkansas going against? Wyoming Cowboys. Okay, so Wyoming, and the team that's going to be out is Wyoming. Wyoming only with 3, and Arkansas with 55. Okay, Wyoming Cowboys is gone. All right, who's next? Yukon Huskies, Connecticut. Okay. If Yukon's, okay, let's try Connecticut. Connecticut. Yep, there they are. And who is Yukon going against? Let's see. Northern Illinois Huskies. Alright, Northern Illinois. Who's going to get out? It's going to be Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois with 19 and Yukon with 42. Alright, Northern Illinois Huskies gone. Close to the top 70s. The top 70, I meant. Okay, UCF Knights. Okay. And who is UCF going against? UCF will be going against Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Alright, so Notre Dame. Next team eliminated is going to be UCF. UCF with 24 and Notre Dame with 58. Okay, so UCF is gone. UCF Knights. There they are, gone. Alright, here we go. Virginia Tech Hockey. So, Virginia Tech. I don't know what they're called, but that's what I call them. Alright, Virginia Tech. And who's Virginia Tech going against? UTEP Miners. Okay, UTEP. Alright, there they are. And the next team eliminated is... Here we go. Virginia Tech. Wow, what a close one in overtime. Virginia Tech with 20 and UTEP with 27. Virginia Tech is gone. So let's find Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech. There they are. Virginia Tech Hockey. Gone. Alright. Who's next? Penn State Nittany Lions. So Penn State. And who is Penn State going against? Michigan Wolverines. Michigan. University of Michigan. Let's see. Michigan. Next team out is Michigan. Wow, what a game, dude. Yeah, that was a close one. Michigan with 20 and Penn State with 24. So Michigan is gone. Goodbye, Michigan. Next team eliminate. Next team, Temple Owls. Temple. Okay, let's see. Temple. And who is Temple going against? Temple will be going against North Carolina Tar Heels. North Carolina. Alright. So North Carolina, I think it's UNC for this one. We'll try UNC. Alright. Next one out is going to be UNC or North Carolina. North Carolina with 3 and Temple with 27. So North Carolina Tar Heels is out. Who's next? We're on the top 70 now. South Florida Bulls. Okay, so USF. And who is South Florida going against? Buffalo Bulls. Okay, Buffalo. Alright, Buffalo. Next team disqualified. Buffalo. Alright, Buffalo with 14 and South Florida with 36. So Buffalo Bulls, gone. Alright. Boston College Eagles. Boston College. So Boston College. And who is Boston College going against? Boston College will be going against Charlotte 49ers. Alright. Boston College, Charlotte. Alright, next one disqualified. It's gonna be Charlotte. Charlotte with 7 and Boston College with 36. The Charlotte 49ers out of here. Who's next? Old Dominion Monarchs. Old Dominion. Okay. Old Dominion. And who is Old Dominion going against? We'll see. Memphis Tigers. So Memphis. The next team disqualified is going to be Memphis. Memphis with 19 and Old Dominion with 24. Alright, Memphis Tigers are out. Who's next? Illinois Fighting Illini? Alright, Illinois. So Illinois. And who is Illinois going against? Illinois will go against Alabama Crimson Tide. Alright, Alabama. There they are. Next team eliminated. It's gonna be, oh wow, Illinois. Illinois with 30 and Alabama with 38. So, Illinois Fighting Illini. Gone. Who's next? Oklahoma State Cowboys. Oklahoma State. And who is Oklahoma State going against? Oklahoma State will be going against Virginia Cavaliers. Virginia. Alright. Virginia. And the team disqualified is going to be Oklahoma State. Another close one. Oklahoma State with 30 and Virginia with 31. Alright, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State Cowboys. Gone. Alright. We're almost at the top 60. Boston College Eagles. Okay. Boston College. And who is Boston College playing against? We'll see. They will play Sam Houston Bearcats. Sam Houston. Alright, so Sam Houston. And the team disqualified is going to be Sam Houston. Sam Houston with 13 and Boston College with 51. Sam Houston Bearcats gone. Alright, who's next? Ooh, Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. So University of Hawaii. Alright, so Hawaii. And who is Hawaii going against? Hawaii will be going against UConn. Or Connecticut. So Connecticut. And the team eliminated is going to be Hawaii. Hawaii with 18 and UConn with 34. So Hawaii Rainbow Warriors out. Who's next? Arizona State Sun Devils. I don't know. I was trying to go on my phone to try to see the comments and it's not working. So that's why I'm saying I'm going to get an iPad so that I could see it. And who's Arizona State going against? UConn again? UConn again? Okay, so I guess they stayed. And the team eliminated is UConn. UConn with 23 and Arizona State with 46. So unfortunately, UConn was not able to stay any longer and is gone. Goodbye, Huskies. Next, Penn State Nittany Lions. Penn State. Alright. And who is Penn State playing against? Penn State will play against Wisconsin Badgers. So Wisconsin. Two more teams that are in the same division with Michigan State. Next team disqualified is Wisconsin. Wisconsin with 7 and Penn State with 38. So Wisconsin Badgers gone. Who's next? NC State Wolfpack. Okay, NC State. Go back. NC State. And who is NC State going against? Nope, Rutgers. Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Alright, Rutgers. Next team eliminated is gonna be NC State. Close one. NC State with 42 and Rutgers with 48. So NC State. NC State Wolfpack. Gone. Who's next? Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Notre Dame. And who's Notre Dame going against? Ole Miss? Ole Miss, yeah, they're going against Ole Miss. Let's see, Ole Miss Rebels. Who is it gonna be? Next team eliminated is Notre Dame. Notre Dame with 21 and Ole Miss with 38. So Notre Dame is gone. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Goodbye. Alright, who's next? Arkansas Razorbacks. Where Queso lives. Alright. Arkansas. And who is Arkansas going against? Arkansas will be going against Texas Tech. Yep, Texas Tech. Alright. Next team eliminated is Arkansas. Arkansas with 24 and Texas Tech with 43. So Arkansas is gone. Alright. There we go. Alright. Next. Kentucky. Alright, so Kentucky Wildcats. And who is Kentucky going against? Kentucky will go against Northwestern. Yep, Northwestern. Alright. And the next team disqualified is Kentucky. Kentucky with 18 and Northwestern with 31. Alright. Kentucky. Kentucky Wildcats. Out. Alright. Who's next? Tennessee Volunteers. So Tennessee. And who is Tennessee going against? Tennessee will be going against Ohio State Buckeyes. Alright, so Ohio State, another chance to get out Ohio State. And the team eliminated. Ugh, it's Tennessee. Tennessee with 41 and Ohio State with 71. Alright, Tennessee's gone. Tennessee Volunteers. Alright, next. Please, Ohio State. Yes! Ohio State. Okay. So Ohio State will be versing again. But this time they're home. And who is Ohio State going against? Please be a team bet. Please. Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota. And both of these teams are also in the division where Michigan State is. And the team disqualified is going to be... I'm in conference. Please. Yes! 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 Ohio State's finally gone. Ohio State with 10 and Minnesota with 13. Finally, dude. Oh my goodness. Ohio State is finally gone. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Goodbye, Ohio State. BYU Cougars. Alright, BYU. And who is BYU going against? BYU is going against Kansas State. Alright. Kansas State Wildcats. And the next team disqualified is BYU. BYU with 19 and Kansas State with 38. So BYU, Cougars, out. Who's next? Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Okay. So Jacksonville State. And who is Jacksonville State going against? Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Alright, next team eliminated. Wow, Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State with 24 and Georgia Tech with 44. Alright, so Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State Gamecocks out. We're close to the top 50, which will be half. Halfway. Purdue Boilermakers. Alright, Purdue. And who is Purdue going against? Okay. Purdue is going against, come on, please be Western. Please be Western. Navy. Okay. Western still on here. Alright, Navy. Next team out is Navy. Navy with 7 and Purdue with 17. Navy midshipmen gone. Northwestern? Alright, yep. Northwestern. Northwestern. And who is Northwestern going against? Purdue. Purdue. Yeah, they're going against Purdue. Two more teams that are also from the conference in Michigan State. And the next team disqualified is Purdue. Purdue with 13 and Northwestern with 31. Purdue Boilermakers are gone. Alright, almost at the top 50. Need one team left to get disqualified. Ohio Bobcats. Alright, so Ohio. Alright, here we go. Ohio Bobcats. I think this is the last team from Ohio, I think. I'm not sure though. Next, who is Ohio going against? Temple. Alright, here we go. Ohio Bobcats or Temple Owls. The next team disqualified is Ohio. Ohio with 24 and Temple with 39. Alright, so Ohio is gone. Ohio Bobcats, goodbye. Alright, top 50. We're halfway there. SMU Mustangs. Alright, SMU. Okay. And who is SMU going against? Georgia Southern. Alright. Let's see. Next team disqualified. Wow, is SMU in overtime. SMU with 31 and Georgia Southern with 38. Alright, so SMU, gotta find them. SMU Mustangs. Out. Alright, who's next? Duke? It's Duke. Okay, Duke Blue Devils. Alright, and who's Duke going against? Duke will be going against Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama. Alright, here we go. Next team disqualified is going to be Alabama. Alabama with 34 and Duke with 40. Alabama Crimson Tide is gone. Washington Huskies. Washington. Alright. And who is Washington going against? Washington will go against Oregon Ducks. I think Washington and Oregon are also both on the same conference with Michigan State. Next team disqualified is Oregon. Really? Oregon made it. Oregon was also in the playoffs. So Oregon with 10 and Washington with 34. Oregon Ducks gone. Okay, who's next? New Mexico Lobos. Okay, New Mexico. Okay, and who is New Mexico going against? Let's see. New Mexico will be going against Temple. Okay, Temple Owls. Alright. Next team eliminated is New Mexico. New Mexico with 28 and Temple with 34. Alright, so New Mexico Lobos. Gone. Alright, almost at the top 40. Ooh, close to Michigan State. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Alright. And who is Minnesota gonna go against? Vanderbilt Commodores. Vanderbilt. Alright. Let's see. Next team disqualified is Minnesota. Minnesota with 7 and Vanderbilt with 27. Alright, so Minnesota Golden Gophers. Gone. Alright, next up. Tulane Green Wave. Alright, here we go. Tulane. And who is Tulane going against? Tulane will go against Syracuse. The Orange. Syracuse Orange. And the next team disqualified is going to be... Oh my... Okay, now that's embarrassing. Syracuse with 0 and Tulane with 72. Wow. Syracuse Orange got nothing and they're gone. Oh my goodness, dude. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. UMass Minutemen. Okay, so UMass. Okay, what's another name for UMass Minute? Is it just UMass? Or is it UMass Dartmouth? We'll look. We'll look and see if that's done. And who is UMass going against? Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Alright. Louisiana Tech. Next team disqualified. Not enough data for UMass Dartmouth. Okay, probably it's not UMass Dartmouth. Where is UMass Minute? Massachusetts. Oh, probably it's Massachusetts. There we go. Alright, so let's try again. Okay, next team disqualified is UMass. UMass with 3 and Louisiana Tech with 27. Okay, so now I know it's just Massachusetts. UMass Minutemen gone. Alright, who's next? Oregon State Beavers. Oregon State. Okay, so Oregon State. And who is Oregon State going against? Old Dominion Monarchs. Old Dominion. Okay. So Old Dominion. Next team disqualified. What? Oregon State? Another team. Oregon State got 0 and Old Dominion got 38. Another team that scored nothing. Oregon State Beavers. Really? That's insane, dude. Next team is gonna be Iowa State Cyclones. So Iowa State. Okay, let's look. That's crazy though. Another team with 0 points. And who is Iowa State going against? Iowa State will go against Kansas State. Alright, next team disqualified is Kansas State. Kansas State with 16 and Iowa State with 20. Kansas State Wildcats gone. Alright, one more for the top 40. Texas A&M AGs. Texas A&M. Alright. And who is Texas A&M going against? Texas A&M will go against Iowa State Cyclones. Iowa State. Next team disqualified is Iowa State. Wow, close one. Iowa State with 37 and Texas A&M with 38. That is a close one. Iowa State Cyclones is gone. Alright, now we're on the top 40. Oh, Miami. University of Miami. It was close to Michigan State. Really close. Miami, and who is Miami going against? Temple. They're going against Temple. Temple Owls. But Western Michigan's still here. Okay, Temple. Next team disqualified is Temple. Wow, another close one. Temple with 23 and Miami with 27. Temple Owls is gone. Alright, here we go. Let's keep going. Cincinnati Bearcats. Cincinnati. Alright, here we go. Cincinnati. And who is Cincinnati going against? Cincinnati will be going against Utah Utes. So Utah. Alright, here we go. So Utah. And the team disqualified is going to be Cincinnati. Cincinnati with 7 and Utah with 43. Okay, so Cincinnati. Cincinnati Bearcats. There they are. Gone. Alright. Come on. Okay, Washington Huskies. So Washington. And who is Washington going against? Washington will go against Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. So Louisiana Tech. Next team disqualified is Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech with 14 and Washington with 65. Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, gone. Alright, who's next? Uh-oh. Michigan State. Uh-oh. 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 This is not gonna... I don't know. I'm scared. Alright, who's Michigan State going against? Oh, dude. It's over. It's over. It's over. Michigan State's gone. No way! Dude. Duke is out. Let's go! Duke with 20 and Michigan State with 23. Oh my gosh, Duke Blue Devils is gone. Let's go, dude. Next up, Delaware. Delaware fighting Blue Hens. And who is Delaware going against? Oh no. Oh. Close to Michigan State again. Close, dude. But it's Miami. And the next one disqualified is going to be Delaware. Delaware with 3 and Miami with 56. So, Delaware fighting Blue Hens, gone. Alright. Next up, Utah Utes. Alright. And who is Utah going against? Colorado State. Alright. Colorado State. Next team disqualified is Colorado State. Colorado State with 10 and Utah with 23. Colorado State Rams, gone. Who's next? Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona State. Arizona State, and who's Arizona State going against? Missouri Tigers. Alright, Missouri. Next team disqualified is Arizona State. Arizona State with 13 and Missouri with 31. Alright, Arizona State. Arizona State. There they are. Gone. Alright. Next up, Maryland Terrapins. Alright, Maryland. And who is Maryland going against? Is the question. Miami. Alright, so Miami. Next team disqualified is Miami? Really? Okay. Miami with 23 and Maryland with 27. So Miami, Florida Hurricanes are gone. Wow, dude. Another team from the playoffs are gone. Uh-oh. It's Michigan State again. Uh-oh. I'm scared now. And who is Michigan State going against? Troy Trojans. Okay, I'm scared still though. Alright, next team disqualified. What? Troy Trojans are gone. Troy with 15 and Michigan State with 27. Oh my goodness. Troy Trojans are gone. Alright. One more and we're at the top 30. Texas A&M. Alright. This is a team that made it to playoffs. And who is Texas A&M going against? San Jose State. San Jose State. Alright. San Jose State. Next team disqualified is San Jose State. San Jose State with 7 and Texas A&M with 33. San Jose State Spartans is gone. Alright. We're at the top 30 now. Pittsburgh Panthers. Alright, Pittsburgh. And who is Pittsburgh going against? Western, please. Yes, Western Michigan. Alright. Let's see who gets out. Next team disqualified is Western. Let's go. Western Michigan with 19 and Pittsburgh with 24. Western Michigan Broncos disqualified. Alright. Here we go. Next team is going to be... Oh no, Michigan State again? Oh no, dude, this is bad. Oh, I'm scared. I'm really scared. Okay. You got this. It's okay. It's okay. Who is Michigan State going against? Is a problem. Let's see. Maryland? They're going against Maryland. Another team that's in Michigan State's conference. Alright. Next team disqualified. No! Michigan State! Oh, Michigan State made it so far. Michigan State with 20 and Maryland with 30. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright. Michigan State Spartans is gone. I have to pick a different team now because both of my teams I like are gone. Rice Owls. Alright. I'll pick it after this. I'm so upset, dude. I thought Michigan State was going to make it farther, but I guess not. Man. And who is Rice going against? Georgia Southern Eagles. But hey, Michigan State made it farther than Auburn, so I'm happy. And they beat Duke in football, so I'm happy with that. Next team disqualified is Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern with 29 and Rice with 40. Georgia Southern is gone. Alright. I guess the next team I'll pick is Washington Huskies to win it all. I'll pick Washington Huskies. Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Okay, Rutgers. We're almost at the top 20 here. It's getting close. We'll see who actually wins very soon. Rutgers, and who is Rutgers going against? Boston College Eagles. Alright. Next team disqualified is Boston College. Boston College with 44 and Rutgers with 52. Alright, Boston College Eagles is gone. Alright. Next up, Florida Gators. Florida. Alright, so Florida Gators. And who is Florida going against? Is the question. Pittsburgh Panthers. Okay. Pittsburgh. Dude, I'm happy I did this early. Okay, next team out is Florida with 28 and Pittsburgh with 41. I'm happy I didn't pick Florida. I was gonna pick Florida, but yeah, I'm happy I did this early because if I did this like right now, I would have no time to finish this. Like no time. Okay. Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Alright, Rutgers. And who is Rutgers going against? Let's see. Alright. Rutgers. What they're going against. Let's see. UTEP. UTEP Miners. Okay. So UTEP. Next team disqualified is UTEP. UTEP with 10 and Rutgers with 21. Alright, so UTEP is gone. Next up, Northwestern. Alright, Northwestern. The Wildcats. Alright, Northwestern. And who is Northwestern going against? Let's see. It is going to be Ole Miss. The Rebels. Okay. Let's see. Next team disqualified. Wow, that is so close, dude. But Northwestern is out. Northwestern with 33 and Ole Miss with 34. So Northwestern Wildcats is out. Alright, here we go. Almost top 20. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alright, Nebraska. Who's Nebraska going against? Nebraska will go against Vanderbilt Commodores. So Vanderbilt. Alright. Vanderbilt. Next team disqualified is Nebraska. Nebraska with 14. Vanderbilt with 42. So Nebraska Cornhuskers is gone. Alright, here we go. Maryland Terrapins. Alright, Maryland. Alright, Maryland Terrapins. And who is Maryland going against? Maryland will be going against Tulane Green Wave. So Tulane. Alright. And next one disqualified is going to be Tulane. Tulane with 24 and Maryland with 45. Tulane Green Wave is gone. Alright, just one more and we're at the top 20. Next is New Mexico State New Mexico State Aggies. Sorry, my bad. New Mexico State. So, who is New Mexico State going against? What? New Mexico State. Who is New Mexico State going against? New Mexico State will be going against Texas A&M. Alright. Texas A&M, New Mexico State. Alright, next team disqualified. It's New Mexico State. New Mexico State with 17 and Texas A&M with 21. So New Mexico State is gone. Alright, top 20. We're very close, guys. Vanderbilt Commodores. Alright. Dude, that was a lot. I don't think I'm ever doing this again after. I don't know, though. Who knows? Next team is going to be Appalachian State Mountaineers. Okay, so Appalachian State. Okay, next team disqualified is Appalachian State. Appalachian State with 10 and Vanderbilt with 49. Appalachian State Mountaineers is gone. Alright, we have 19 more teams left. Who's gonna win it all? Missouri Tigers. who is Missouri going against? Missouri will be going against... Oh no, Washington Huskies. Okay, come on Washington, you got this. Alright. Next team disqualified. No! Washington was so close, dude. Washington with 31 and Missouri with 35. Washington's gone. Alright, goodbye Huskies. Alright. I have to pick a new team now. You know what? I'm gonna go with Penn State Nittany Lions. Yes, sir. That's what I'm going with. Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Wake Forest. Alright. And... okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Wake Forest. There we go. And who is Wake Forest going against? Wake Forest will be going against Old Dominion Monarchs. Alright. Here we go. Oh, not Wake Forest. I don't need Wake Forest. Alright. Here we go. Next team disqualified is going to be Old Dominion. Close game. Old Dominion with 20. Wake Forest with 23. Old Dominion Monarchs are gone. Okay, who's next? Ole Miss Rebels. I think Ole Miss is the last team. I don't know. I think Texas A&M is there too. Ole Miss, and who is Ole Miss going against? Georgia Tech, Yellow Jackets. All right. What? Go back up. Georgia Tech. Alright, next team disqualified is gonna be Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech with 29 and Ole Miss with 38. So Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are gone. Close to the top 10. We're almost there. And I had to switch twice. Virginia Cavaliers. Well, technically 3 because Central Michigan I picked first. Oh, come on, dude. Virginia. And who is Virginia going against? Oh no, Penn State. Dude, I might have to switch for it again. Alright, let's see. Next team disqualified. Yes! Dude, that was close. Virginia is gone. Virginia with 32 and Penn State with 33. Close to being another change. Virginia. There they are. Alright, here we go. Top 15. Rutgers Scarlet Knights. So Rutgers. I Penn State, dude. I need Rutgers. Alright, Rutgers, and who is Rutgers going against? Uh-oh. Oh wait, it's Ole Miss. It's Ole Miss. It's Ole Miss. Okay. Ole Miss. Next team disqualified is Rutgers. Rutgers with 31 and Ole Miss with 34. Close one though. But unfortunately, Rutgers Scarlet Knights is gone. Alright, who's next? Missouri Tigers. Stop doing that. Jeez, oh jeez. Missouri. Alright. And who's Missouri going against? Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Alright, next team disqualified is Louisiana. Louisiana with 10 and Missouri with 56. Louisiana Raging Cajuns gone. Alright, who's next? It's so close, guys. Vanderbilt Commodores. Vanderbilt. Alright, and who will Vanderbilt go against? Utah Utes. Oh wait, Texas Tech is still here too. Alright, next team disqualified is Utah. Utah with 27 and Vanderbilt with 59. Alright, Utah Utes gone. Close to the top 10. Texas A&M. Alright, Texas A&M. And who is Texas A&M going against? Missouri Tigers. Here we go. Come on, Missouri. Alright, next team disqualified is Missouri. Missouri with 17 and Texas A&M with 40. Missouri Tigers is gone. Alright, who's next? Maryland Terrapins. The Maryland. And who is Maryland going against? Alright, this is the last one, then we're at the top 10. South Florida Bulls, or USF. USF. Alright, next team disqualified is gonna be Maryland. Maryland with 14 and South Florida with 37. Alright, let's close that. Maryland. I guess I gotta find it. Maryland. There they are. Maryland Terrapins. Gone. Alright, top 10. We're here. We're at the top 10. Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alright. We're at the top 10 now. We're gonna see who is Texas Tech going against. South Florida Bulls. Okay. So USF again. And the team disqualified is going to be Texas Tech? Wow, that's crazy. All right, Texas Tech with 33 and South Florida with 34. So Texas Tech Red Raiders is disqualified. All right, top 9. Uh-oh, it's Penn State. Penn State. I might have to pick again. And who is Penn State going against? Penn State is going against Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Alright, let's see. Come on, dude. Wake Forest. There. Alright, next team disqualified is gonna be Penn State. Penn State with 19 and Wake Forest with 31. You know what? I'm gonna pick Wake Forest now. I want Wake Forest now. I know they got out Penn State, but Wake Forest Demon Deacons sounds so cool. Alright. Top 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wake Forest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. And who is Wake Forest going against? Wake Forest will be going against Clemson. Okay, Clemson Tigers. Okay, next team disqualified is gonna be Wake Forest. Dang it, dude. Wake Forest with 13 and Clemson with 20. Alright. Wake Forest is gone. I'm gonna pick Vanderbilt now. I want Vanderbilt. Alright, here we go. Top 7. Oh no, please. Okay. Texas A&M. Texas A&M. And who is Texas A&M going against? Oh no, it's Vanderbilt. Oh no. Oh no, dude, this is bad. Okay. I think Vanderbilt's gonna be gone. Alright, let's see. Next team disqualified. Yeah, Vanderbilt's gone. Vanderbilt with 17 and Texas A&M with 55. Oh, Vanderbilt is gone. Gotta pick a new one. I'll go Pittsburgh Panthers now. I'll go Pittsburgh Panthers. Now we're at the top 6. Ole Miss Rebels. Alright, Ole Miss. Let's see what happens. Ole Miss. And who is Ole Miss going against? Ole Miss will go against South Florida. Okay, USF. Next team disqualified. is USF. South Florida with 20 and Ole Miss with 51. Alright, South Florida Bulls is gone. Dude, this is going so slow. Go fast. Okay, top 5. Rice Owls. Nope, no, it's Texas A&M. Alright, and who is Texas A&M going against? Texas A&M will be going against Texas A&M. Can't, that's not, no. You gotta do it again. Oh my gosh, again? Dude. Just pick a different one. Rice. Alright. Rice Owls. And it's slow. I hate this going so freaking slow. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's weird. Alright. Okay, next team to be disqualified is... Here we go. Rice. Rice with 16 and Texas A&M with 39. So Rice Owls, if it's gonna go because it's so freaking slow. Rice is gone. Top 4. Oh no, it's Pittsburgh. Dude, there's only 2 teams left that are from playoffs and 2 teams that are not from playoffs. Alright, Pittsburgh. Come on. Come on, Pittsburgh. You got this. And it's going slow again. I wish it was faster. Stop going slow. It's Texas A&M. Oh boy. I think Pittsburgh's gone. Oh my gosh. Stop being so slow. Yeah, I'm never doing this again. It's going slow and it's annoying me. Next team to be disqualified. No way! Texas A&M is gone. Texas A&M with 20 and Pittsburgh with 35. Texas A&M. 2 teams left that didn't make it to playoffs, and 2 teams. I mean, 1 team that made it to playoffs, and the last team is Ole Miss. All right. Top 3. And it's going freaking slow again. This is so annoying. Come on. Spin that stupid wheel. Ole Miss. Okay. Ole Miss is the last team that made it to playoffs this season. It's either going to be Pittsburgh or it's going to be, what's the other one? Or Clemson. Please don't be Pittsburgh. Please don't be Pittsburgh. Please don't be Pittsburgh. Nope, can't be Ole Miss. Can't be Ole Miss. Gotta keep going. Alright. Oh, man, dude. Pittsburgh. Oh, man. Oh, no. I think this is the end of Pittsburgh. This is the end of Pittsburgh. Let's see. Yeah. Pittsburgh with 14. Ole Miss with 29. I'm going to go with Clemson because I want something different. But I think it's going to be Ole Miss that's going to win it all. Alright. I'm going to go Clemson. Here we go. Here we go. The last game. If it's going to roll. If it's going to, Ole Miss. Ole Miss stays. Yeah, Ole Miss is going to win. Oh my goodness, dude. Ole Miss is going to win. Because Ole Miss is home. Alright, Clemson. Yeah. Ole Miss won. Clemson with 21. Ole Miss with 42. Alright. Your winner is Ole Miss Rebels. I mean, that's a good team. I like Ole Miss. It's just I wanted someone different who didn't make it to playoffs at all. I mean, it's okay. I'm okay with Ole Miss. I'm okay with Ole Miss. But yeah, that was a long video, guys. But I finished it on time. Ole Miss Rebels won. Wow. Wow. Alright, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It's Fusion Gaming 2. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.